So Token Druid is an archetype that just shows up at the top of the meta time and time again in Hearthstone's history, dating all the way back to Violet teacher boards. Then we had things like patches showing up and some really aggressive Token Druid lists. Then we had the Gibberling era. They got that card nerfed, which I still can't believe. And now today we have this, a cultivation token Treant Druid in the Titans era, because cultivation is an absolutely busted card. This can be a 0 mana +2/+2 buff, which obviously allows you to build some scary boards or just push for lethal damage. On top of that, some new cards like the Conservator Nymph allow you to stabilize your board with 5/5s instead of 2/2s, and you got some great early game with stuff like Forest Seedlings that can help you build a board really fast and sometimes accelerate those cultivation discounts. Now, this deck actually had a crazy win rate on day one for me in the Titans meta. I think it's falling off a little as this meta starts to take shape, but even if it's not the best deck, it is absolutely a budget deck. Not a single epic or legendary in this list, which means it could be a great option for people who are looking to climb on a budget. This deck can probably take you pretty far without needing any expensive cards. So enjoy this look at Token Treant Druid, the latest in a long lineage of token decks. Okay, yeah, too slow. We want 1-drops, we want blood treants, we want speed. Now priest might have good AoE answers to us, and this is also a really slow hand, unfortunately. It's a little bit tough. Not a good 1-drop opener. This deck has 10 plays I think you're sort of happy to make on turn one, looks like. Actually maybe 12 with the treants. We hit 0. But yeah, anyway, I don't really enjoy these kind of decks personally, but some people do, and you know, it's important to equip people with both the ability to play good decks, but also to understand what they're likely to encounter in a meta, right? So even if you don't want to play this deck, you might see this deck, you might play against this deck, and it's still valuable for you to see, like, oh god, okay, I need to be able to answer this card on this turn, you know, like, oh, if I clear the board, I don't have to worry about Soul of the Forest. If I, you know, I gotta respect cultivation and count this, how much it's gonna cost. Those sorts of things are always useful to be equipped with that knowledge. Okay, this is not a bot at least. That's good. Ooh, early automatons are gonna run us over, man. Tempo Slither Spear or just hero power? Probably just hero power. This is a really bad opener though. Really bad. I think we just plot us in on 3 for lack of anything better to do. Turn 4 is maybe this and this. If a Treant lives. Just a real shame how we've passed this early game. Does this deck need an even faster curve, or did we just get a little unlucky, right? Maybe it needs to be even faster. Is this gonna result in a automaton here? Yeah, we probably gotta kill that again. I don't know if they're building into like magnetic stuff. Oh, it's gonna be hard to kill though. Herald of Nature's not active, right? So Blood Treant feels a little better. The 5/5 Ancient with Taunt, I guess, is... Oh, this is active. Oh, this is active. Oh, that's actually perfect. What did I play? I forgot. Oh, this actual spell. I'm an idiot. This is a spell. These came off spells, you idiot. Yeah, this is a good board then. This is nice. We're happy with this. This is a good development. Really, actually, a terrifying board for turn 4, if you look at it. Value trading those both down feels good. Priest AoE is not usually good at this stage quite yet. It's more like next turn. Man, they are hitting the dream automaton curve. I just played like 10 games of this deck and never hit a curve like that. Are you kidding me? I think I have to trade in again, right? It feels kind of bad. Do we value trade or just trade these up? What kind of removal might Priest be running? Clean the Scene would be active, so that maybe doesn't matter. Is there any like good small AoE Priest runs? Like a 2 damage Holy Nova type card that I need to play around? Yeah, good question. Why am I trading? I have 25. Am I worried about Ziliax? Drown's on an AoE, so Drown would be okay. Maybe we do just go face.
Let's see. Time grows short.
Yeah, I don't know. This is... If they have Ziliax, this gets punished pretty hard. I was running Ziliax in my list, but I don't know how common that is. Either way, though, this still creates a big check, and this is damage even if a couple things live. We have more damage to add. Yeah, dang it. It's unlikely to even have the Ziliax. That's so annoying. It's so unlikely to even have that. Man, like, yeah, okay, they're running it, but also it's in hand already. 21 cards in the deck. That's frustrating. Should have went with my instincts. Now it's gonna be hard to pull this back. Okay, well actually natural causes is probably one of the best possible results here for me. Because I only have to heal once. Again. Oh, these guys look cool. I like their little multicolored beards. That's fun. All kinds of different leaves. Leaves? All right, I mean, this is still a lethal setup, so maybe it's not so bad. Don't have clean the scene. Don't have clean the scene. Cathedral's very slow. Maybe looking for a light it burns, or yeah, light it burns, okay. As long as I don't have two, we're still good. Yeah, they're just dead on board. They had to heal. They're just dead on board, let alone with this. They had to hero power there to be alive at 1. The forage was definitely a miscalculation. Okay, that's man, even though we got punished by the Ziliacs, which was a big consideration, we knew it was a possibility, still just got there. Still just second wave just got there. We healed them for what? They healed 8, 16. They healed 16 off that Ziliacs and we still just got there. That's gross. Draco Bard. Dude, do you keep the... I think you want to play the Treant early, right? You don't want to wait on it. I think you keep that in the mulligan. No coins, so maybe we look for a 1 to go with it. We just want to go fast. We definitely don't care about our health. We want tempo, we want speed. Speed. Living Roots is a good compliment, yeah. Oh, bro. Let's go. Turn 1, anybody? Jeez. Incoming consecration, right? Like, screw us. This actually does dodge consecration a little bit if I can get it down in time, which we won't because they have coin if they have it. So I need like a Mark of the Wild. Oh, it's mech, so unlikely to have a consecration. Dude, if they keep up with me here, I'm gonna be outraged. It took me 10 health to do this. Stop it. Divine Shield. Am I better off with 3 minions because of the buff? Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah. Could trade 2 1/1s in for slightly larger minions, but with the buff, we want more stuff on board. The question, I guess, is here, like, actually, do we like Soul of the Forest better or Herald better? Herald helps me value trade this, so Herald's better. We'll still have time for the Soul of the Forest next turn. We want to be able to kill this, though. I like this better. Yeah, this is good. Dude, the fact that we were able to keep up with that insane start from them is kind of gross. Is this what the meta is going to be like? Because I don't know if I want to play this. This brand of Hearthstone is not my favorite typically. Not usually my preferred brand of Hearthstone. Dude, Soul of the Forest is absolutely nuts here. Okay, yeah. This looks pretty good, man. No hand, but that's how this kind of deck plays, so not surprised by that. Oh, Gatekeeper's a pain, though. It's kind of nasty. Just kidding. Well, honestly, too lazy to do the math, but I'm just trusting that it works out, right? Actually, yeah, let's do it this way. Trade in a little, right? We still have the board. Protect the health on the scaling guy, I guess. Yep, okay. We haven't even hit cultivation, which is probably free at this stage, right? I don't actually know, but this is nasty. This is just so insane. Radar Detector is good, but spending mana here is not what you want to do, right? You want to be playing stuff, keeping up somehow, but how am I enjoying the new cards, Mr. Regis? Well, I like the Big Greedy Titans. I do not like this so much. We are just, you know, running over people here. It's kind of gross. So what do we have? 8 plus, what is that naturally? 3 is 11, 12 with hero power. I think they're just dead. I think they're dead on board, right? Even more dead. Okay, man. Yeah, like we said, these games are gonna go fast. Like, I mean, I think it's important to show people this kind of deck. You know, it's, you know, I want people to be equipped with meta decks. It's important that they know what's good. And, you know, yeah, it's not my play style, but that's not true for everybody. You guys use this deck, you're going to rank up faster than anybody. Let me tell you what. This deck, dude. This deck. I think we want to go wide on the seedlings, right? They blossom later, but do we care? We want them now, don't we? I think we just actually like this curve. Is this? I wonder. We're gonna learn a little bit about playing this, and this is number one, not my like archetype normally. I have no idea how to play these sort of archetypes, but I wonder if we're too all in. Like we need a higher value play, like a good 3-cost card or something. But Soul of the Forest is actually the perfect follow-up. Like it's insane. Artificer. Maybe we respect the Artificer here. They ping. I do need a better, like I have a turn 4 reload that's decent. I'm worried about trade and ping. Yeah, I think we got to respect this. It's a little too tidy to give this up. If they're pinging, we're really not too heartbroken, I don't think, at the end of the day. Also, this already blossomed, which is insane. It blossoms so fast. That's crazy. It's really good against ping in particular to see these blossomed. Oh, dude, they look beautiful, by the way. They're so pretty. They look so cute and pretty. I love it. They're so happy. They got to use that, right? Like you got to clear here. Interestingly, this is certainly a valuable thing, but I actually think I value the Treants more. Oh yeah, they can't kill it anyway. It's a base bolt. Keyboard, they didn't want a 1/1. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that exactly, but Soul of the Forest here is nuts. We go face because we want to draw. We're not that worried about a 1/2 here when we have this monster of a board. Conservator Nymph, okay. After one of these gets cleared, we can buff it up. Rewind into, I guess, a Bolt. Yeah, Bolt's solid at clearing a Treant, but not crazy. You probably want to clear the Cook too, don't you? Oh, they're not going to clear anything, just make a board. Okay. Do they have something that like punishes these guys? I'm trying to think. Fuse here's pretty good. Gonna trade in a little. Well, I need to make sure I get 3 damage. That's fine on these. Yeah, okay. Maybe just trade in the 1. That's actually kind of okay. I just wanted a clean way to get a 5/5. That feels like the cleanest way to do that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep a couple of these hedged for any removal, but getting the taunt felt valuable and important. I think that's accurate. This is going to infuse. Wait, why is this not? Did it start at 5? I thought it started at 3 for some reason. Is this really a 5 infuse? Yeah, I guess it was, huh? Man. No mistake. Did I make a mistake? No mistakes? Oh, you guys just making Bob Ross references. I gotcha. I thought I made a mistake. You guys have me freaking out here. 5, 7, 9. I kind of like saving this as some over-the-top damage later. Feel like maybe just trading in and playing these 5/5s is pretty good. Maybe get a sticky zombie down. 2 5/5s is pretty sizable. I think the rest goes face though. We need to still create pressure here. Dude, these guys, I've never even seen these. I feel like I know I've played that card, but this is crazy how many different Treant looks you get, man. OGs, pretty trees, creepy, scary, uncle trees. It's just a wide variety of trees, man. It's cool. This deck must feel really frustrating to play against, by the way. Just like everything's so hard to deal with. Sticky little death rattles, weird shaped minions. Like 5/5s are so efficient here. 3 mana 10/10, you know, basically. After you've already been getting swarmed so hard, just everything is clunky. Like even this, like what do you trade into? I don't even know. What do you kill? The Cook, it's too late. Like these are too big. Arcane Bolt. They have like an AoE here or something? Like what is this trade about? Arcane Bolt here again? Yeah. Okay, I think they could have maybe removed more damage if they didn't decide to value trade this. Maybe it's worth it though? Is that a counter spell potentially? I actually want to aquatic form. Can I hit, is cultivation drawable though? Actually, do I just also have lethal? Does it matter? I think I just have lethal, right? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna learn something though. Do I draw that or not? No, it doesn't look at the updated cost. Okay. That's good to learn for later. It doesn't matter. We have lethal, but good to learn for later. It won't draw, like even though, because that cost updates in hand, basically. So it reads it as 8, not as like 0, which it would be now. So good to know for later. Okay, yeah, this deck wins a lot of games. Man, scary. This deck feels so insane. Yeah, Slither Spear on 1, Living Roots on 2. Do we keep the Plot Ascent or do we try to look for a better curve play? Like Mark of the Wild, sometimes a little better. We can find another 1 for Roots or another spell that's playable on 2. I think so. Weirdly, I think the Plot Ascent's a little slow. The 3 mana spell is a little too expensive for this deck. This would be better if it could fully blossom first. If I could hit another 1-drop off the top instead, we might prefer that. Do we... Yeah, we did hit another 1-drop off the top. Nice. I think we still summon here and trade, ultimately. We love going wide. We don't mind value trading minions so much. So, it's really important here. This helps get this cheaper, faster. And, of course, 2/2 is just always better than 1/1s against the weapon of Rogue. Okay, chill turn 2, man. What a crazy turn 2. What is a Twitch bounty? Twitch bounties are like little ads we can run in stream that help me make money. Like that probably made me, I don't know, $100, $80, something like that. For watching an ad I'd like to watch anyway. So it's a really nice deal for streamers. Yeah, we'll go wide here. Rogue is not traditionally great at dealing with this sort of board shape, certainly. Even concoctions don't really have a good answer to this. Like random removal is not great. It's not terrible necessarily, but not great. We need a play though next turn. Hand is a little dead with this cultivation stuck. A minion like that's one of the better ways for them to handle this kind of board, really. Just play their own stuff and get some tempo and force me to trade into it. It's not a bad way to handle it. I need like, I don't even know what I need. Soul the Forest, I guess. It's pretty good. Breakdance is really nice too. Yeah, this is it's a good turn from them. Actually handling this pretty well. Witchwood Apples, it's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. We just needed more board and discounts on cultivation, which it provided. And a little buff too, doesn't hurt. So now if the cultivation, if we have any board that sticks here, cultivation's gonna be great. Just overwhelm them. What's the game plan with this deck? Just early swarms of treants and then kill the opponent. It's very straightforward and very easy to play so far, and is winning a lot. We grabbed this from Donkey on Twitter. I don't know who made this list initially, but had a great win rate so far in his early data. He tracks like legend players and stuff. This one looked insane, and yeah, it's definitely delivering on that insane premise. Does any rogue secret here limit us? Not really, right? I don't think we care. We just cultivation. This is not gonna make this any cheaper, so I think this just goes face. Sticky's fine. Opponent is very much checked here on board and health. Yeah, good stuff, man. Again, just very trivial. This is, I hope this deck's not good. It's going to be though, I think. I don't want decks like this to succeed. It's going to be hard for a lot of decks to find any fast enough answers to these boards, you know. Early AoE, there are certainly some. Priest and stuff probably has some. Warrior probably has some. Warlock probably has some. But this is the kind of thing that, yeah, this is a very budget-friendly deck. That's true. That's one positive aspect of it, I guess. Not my favorite playstyle, but accessible, approachable for players who don't have a lot of cards. Literally, what? Is everything a common or rare? Dude, the most expensive... What the heck, dude? That's actually crazy. The most expensive cards are rare. There's not even an epic in this deck. You're right. This is like the ultimate budget deck, dude. That's crazy. Natural Causes seems like it actually might be pretty decent against a hunter. Like I'm thinking about those like swarming 4/1s and stuff. Maybe just having some reactive card could be helpful, but I'm gonna look for otherwise. Man, I went from a okay hand to a terrible hand. This is an awesome card, but not right now. I wonder if this will be the kind of deck though where this is worth it in the mulligan. Sometimes decks like this, the power finisher is so valuable that you keep it in the mulligan. This might be that kind of deck, honestly. Here we can actually play the Crooked Cook, and is this ever a freezing trap? No. Okay. Set up for the Natural Causes, maybe to activate this. Oh, Hidden Meaning though. That's scary. Okay. That's just a lot of health I gotta chunk through if I'm trying to preserve my board, you know? Only hero power though, that's good news. Oh, they don't hit the Cook. I think I still would have hit the Cook there. I think I like hitting the Cook on that. Yeah, we want to draw off this. Tool the Forest into Cultivation's awesome. Aquatic Form, we may not need it. We could maybe hit a 1-drop just to play with Soul of the Forest next turn. That could be cool. I really like using the causes there to activate the guy, though. Better than hero power because we get a 2/2 on board. Let him cook, all right. Okay, now they're going to kill it, yeah. But I got some value out of it, so we don't mind so much now. Swarmer's still pretty good here, though. Yeah, I think I'll dig for a 1-drop for sure. These swarmers are surprisingly annoying, aren't they? Yeah, Slither Spear or another Treant. The Treant gets the cultivation down sooner. I'm gonna have 4 Treants here. That's 3. This would be 5. Like Slither Spear, technically little better scaling sometimes, but I think I like this. I mean, taking health damage against Hunter is scary for the record, but we need to win. We're not trying to outlast a Hunter. We're trying to win. We're trying to be aggressive. Oh, but I don't draw this, do I? It's 5. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. I don't draw it. That's not in the conversation then. Never mind. I don't draw it. It's 0, but it's not really 0 according to the game. It's 5. Scratch that guy. No. Not even up for discussion. All right. So this, if these all were to die, cultivation's certainly playable. That's great news. They're gonna trade in a little, I'm sure. Get the 3/1. Summon me more stuff. Not quite. I don't know when I need to kill the piranha, if ever. I'm not really sure. It's like, do I respect this piranha? Maybe this turn. This might be a good time to kill it. Just trade in and get another tree here. Actually, is cultivation insane here? It's pretty dang good. Yeah, I think we just cultivate here, don't we? We could soul the forest again, but I think we just want to shore up the board and go face. It's really nice. It's such an insane board for Hunter to deal with on turn 5. We still have a little survivability left behind as well, frankly. So it's not like if they somehow magically cleared this, it's not like we're all in on this one wave. We've got the 2 death rattles here that can be buffed again. Star power is actually pretty good. One of the better options they had, I bet, but it's not going to be enough. We are actually just busted strong. Okay. Yeah. When this deck does its thing, man, it is crazy good. I would argue they even had a pretty good result there. That Piranha and the Swarmers, like that helped them keep up better than they would have normally. And it still wasn't enough. Like, man. Okay, 2 cooks early. I do like the cooks. I'm worried about Mech Paladin maybe swarming out the cook and making it a little hard to pull off, though. Do we ever keep a cultivation? Or we have to make sure we hit our early curve. I think we need to. I think Mech Paladin, we need to hit our early curve. I'm gonna look for as many 1-drops as I can here. Many early plays as option. This is another good line here for the cook potentially.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Okay, Sushef doesn't read mechs necessarily. That's probably good news. Could look for a 1-drop here to support the roots, but it's not that likely we hit a 1 actually. So we're gonna just play this straight. Make sure that aquatic form gets value later. Probably more important. Okay, trading in. Sure. Treant's really good here. Actually insane. Yeah, let's do this. We'll be able to activate pretty easily next turn now. Dude, the Treants are so good in this deck. Just a free 2/2 goes so far. It's crazy how far 1 free 2/2 goes. It changes everything about this deck.
Need a bit more spice over here.
That's gonna stop my draw here, unfortunately, it looks like. What's good here? Soul the Forest, Living Roots, another cook. Herald is actually pretty good too. Not actually yet, I guess. We're not gonna have a nature spell played. Is another cook the answer? It's not the answer yet, anyway. Maybe it's not bad. We can coin. I don't actually know. I just kind of want to set up for the next cook, you know? I'm cooking, dude. I'm cooking. Okay. I don't think Paladin's good at answering this board, so I'm hoping that the next these 2 cooks draw 2 this turn is my goal. This is a really good board, though, suddenly. Really good. Nymph is probably fine, too. Turn that 2/1 into a 5/5 or something. Disco Mole. It's going to eat one of the cooks. No! Not my cook. Seedlings. Sure.
They grew up so fast.
I think we still play the seedlings now, don't we? We're not expecting this deck to have AoE. But they might. I mean, to be fair. They might. There's that new 4-cost card, but it looks to me like they're running faster, more tempo-y stuff, so I don't expect AoE so much. I'm expecting like pure Paladin tempo plays, not AoE plays. Which, if you think about it, this board is so nuts on turn 4, man. Like, this is such a gross turn 4 board. Wasn't even that hard to pull together either, honestly. Herald of Nature, yeah, that's going to be great with this nature spell. It's perfect. Again, actually just insane. I mean, the cook we want to live, but he also pushes the least damage, so let's just push some damage face here. Yeah. Okay. Don't even have space to play my Treant, man. This thing is gonna be... Oh, dude, it's a Stoneheart King deck. That is not See, this is why when we talk about cards like this and I say it's too slow and people go, what do you mean it's too slow? Well, I mean, look, right? Look. Look at the difference. I get so much flack in card reviews for saying cards are too slow. I mean, look. You see, right? You see that it's too slow. You get it now, right? Don't give me a hard time. I don't want it to be too slow. That's what people don't understand. I want it to be good enough, but it's clearly not good enough. It's too slow. It makes me sad as well. I want that to be good. That's my favorite kind of card to be good. It's just gonna get murdered sometimes though. That's life, man. Getting murdered, that's life. Yeah, Plot of Sin maybe a little bit better with Living Roots on 1. We start infusing this sooner. Witchwood Apple is not the best play on 2, but it at least fills in the gaps. Problem is we're not really going to infuse this on time. Could also do Witchwood Apple on 1 and double Treants on 2. Warrior, I don't want to be too slow. I know that. Maybe we can do better than these. I don't know, man. I feel like I need to go faster. Which is so insane. The one mana spell's not fast enough, bro. Get real, dude. The 1 mana spell is too slow. God, that's terrifying, isn't it? Now, Warrior, though, I do feel like Warrior has quite a bit of potential here to keep up. Just gain a lot of life, clear a lot of stuff. I'm actually hopeful they win this game. We've been winning a little too easily. It might be nice if Warrior here can grab a win. Ah, man, these aren't playable yet. That's kind of annoying. I was hoping to get something I could play right away off the aquatic form. Soul of the Forest is probably the right sort of thing. I gotta play this if I want Soul of the Forest to be good next turn. So I guess we do this. I hate that they're not bumped yet. They're not Treants that aren't turning into buffs on cultivation or discounts anyway. A little better at infusing Plot of Sin for the record. But I think I need to hit this Soul of the Forest on 3. And maybe hit like 3 minions if we can. Warriors removal, they do that 3 mana spell that deals 5 and then deals 5, but they haven't forged it yet. So it would actually only kill 1 unit right now. I think that's how it works, right? Going for the Chorus Riff instead. Okay, that's gonna make the Soul of the Forest do really nice, yeah. So this isn't exactly how we wanted this game to unfold necessarily, but I think we put ourselves in the best position. Just hoping that aquatic form hit a playable card instead. I was hoping for like, I don't know, whatever, Living Roots or something playable. Kind of lost a draw there basically. Steam Guardian, that's big, but can we just ignore it to some extent anyway? Yeah, we don't have a lot of damage follow-up right now, nor a lot of cards. We're missing Crooked Cook and Cultivation here to push damage. We do have a lot of 2/2s, a lot of Death Rattles left behind. Plot of Sin's gonna make some big guys at some point soon. But 18's a long way to go in a deck. We expect to have a bunch of armor gain. So we might be getting online a little slow here. 6/6 trades in. I got 5 minions on board. I could theoretically trade in to open up my Plot of Sin, but I like the Death Rattles here to protect against removal. So I'm better hedged against a board clear. I don't think we'll do that. Could maybe trade in a 2/2 and a 1/1, but I just really want to push face while I can. Good draws here, like Herald of Nature maybe. It's not even that good because it's not active. Soul of the Forest again is a little overkill. Sure, bash. Shield block, yeah, see, like even that 8 armor gain already is just so much to deal with. It's really hard. Nymph makes me want to trade in a little more. This doesn't count as a Treant, right? It's a sapling, yeah, so I have to trade in to get a Treant active. Do hate this though, really. A lot of ways. This is exposing my board to removal too much because I only have kind of 2 Death Rattle cards, I guess. Oh, this is bad positioning, I bet. I should play around Cleave a little better. There are some Cleave threats, I guess. So Plot of Sin's a good reload now, but 24 is such a long way to go. They have a full hand, tons of removal. They're getting into the more expensive cards being open. We might see a Riff here, which isn't too bad, actually. This 5/5 is pretty good at shutting down the natural Riff play on 5 because that's a fire spell. What are they going to play there? Black Rock and Roll? Forging the removal thing. This is actually really good against the 5/5. This is what we were talking about earlier. Really good shape against this. Riff is bad, but that is quite clean. Still a good board. I'm gonna wait on this as a reload tool. I don't need 1 extra 2 deer, I don't think. Worried about brawls. This is like a brawl over here. They were fingering that brawl. Now that the board's finally open, no death rattles. If they don't have good removal here, if they just play like Riff, for instance, we might be able to get there if we hit the right draws, but we are out of gas. That's why I hate decks like this. Just all in all the time. All in all the time. Oh, I gotta update my stream time. Oh yeah, the bounty, dude. Oh shoot, the bounty. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna switch over to Marvel Snap anyway here in a second. Forgot I don't ever do bounties, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's fine. We're switching over to Marvel Snap in 30 minutes anyway. It's okay. I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles still as the title. I thought it was supposed to revert when you turned off the bounty, but I guess not. Okay, do you value trade this or do you kill a 5/5? I think I value trade it, yeah. But I could get natural causes to punish that pretty hard. Oh man, cultivation's not drawable here, unfortunately. Plot of Sin again? Ugh, this is a really terrible result. I'm worried about this doing weird things though. I'm gonna just go ahead and trade, I think. I hate that it's healing 10 though. That's so bad. Yeah, this is where decks like this suffer. Thank God though. Thank God, really. Like, I didn't have lethal, did I? Healed? No, I 7 health swing. No, quite. Almost, man. Cultivation would have been nuts, but we couldn't have drawn it. Again, it's costing 8. It's bad time for the aquatic form. Okay. Oh, that's gross. That's really good here. The shapes get a little weird on the final too, so I guess I am gonna have a couple minions left here because you have to kind of trade a 3/3 and a 4/4 into a 5/5, right? To kill both 5/5s here, which I think is what you want. This could be a little awkward for them math-wise. Leaving behind 2 2/2s basically. I'm not unhappy with that. Not in love with it, but oh dang. I mean, we are all in, right? But close, dude. Really close, dude. No, dude. No. Okay. They can't play Odin is one good news. If you play Odin, you're dead. That's nice. But a lot of scary things can happen here. That's pretty scary. Yeah, it doesn't heal, thankfully, though. They must have a full clear off this, though. Although, man, again, they did do some weird math, but it works out. Yeah, it's fine. I just need natural causes off the top or living roots. Herald of Nature is absolutely utter garbage. That's game, probably. We actually had 3 outs. 2 natural causes and living roots were all outs over the top. It's kind of crazy. 3 out of 17. It's not like, home run, but it's not crazy. If they just hero power, I still have outs, by the way. Obviously, there's going to be more life gain than that in their deck, so I'm not expecting just a hero power, which I think means we lose, but I'm gonna at least put him on it for one more turn here with a hero power face instead of clearing the minion, and then we'll have to make a tough decision after that. But yeah, that's 8 armor. That's certainly game. That's gonna do the trick. 8 is indeed enough. Yeah, 10 is even better. That'll do it. Thank God, dude. I'm really glad we lost. This deck felt unbeatable there for a minute. Yeah, Crooked Cook is not the trick either. Felt unbeatable for a minute there, so nice to actually lose a game. Still really close though. Dang, like literally 1 health. I mean, thinking back, that aquatic form turn we whiffed, like that cost us a whole card in hand. Like, could that have made the difference? That sort of thing. If we'd waited a little bit on that, that's a little learning opportunity, perhaps. Little things like that you pick up as you play a deck. I would say both our aquatic forms kind of sucked, actually. I'm eating a snack. I haven't had lunch or dinner. I didn't want to eat before my stream because I had to stream a long time today, and I didn't want to get like upset stomach or something. Okay. Oh, I think we're dead, guys.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Even if I could magically generate an ANR and like draw. No! Just a couple turns late. If I could magically generate an ANR and redraw my whole hand or fill my hand, I still don't think we'd win, right? Impossible. We would, of course, be out of cards too. I mean, dead on board. Not out of cards, dead on board. Okay.